it's Melanie. Welcome to my channel. So today is part 2 of my September book outlet haul. So stay tuned. So I know in part 1 I had green hair, but I filmed that before my makeover, so now I have orange hair. But I have the last 2 boxes from that haul, and I'm ready to show you. Okay, let's dig in. We got some paper and some paper, and I've got my receipt here. So apparently when I was placing this order, I had the holidays in mind because there are a couple of different holidays featured in this box. So the first book in here is Scrooge, #Worst Gift Ever by Charles Dickens and Wright. This is another one of those emoji text kind of books, and it's told like this. It's freaking amazing. I love these books. I think I've given almost every single one of them 5 stars. But there's like seriously Hamlet, YOLO Juliet, A Midsummer Night, #No Filter, Macbeth, #Killing It, Darcy Swipes Left. They're just so freaking hilarious and I love them so much. And this one's all shiny. But this is a Christmas carol, just kind of told in text and emoji form. Okay, next up is Pumpkin Picking with Murder, an Otter Lake Mystery by Auralee, Wallace. And the last one was Christmas, this one's Halloween. And this is one of those like cozy mysteries. Here's what this says. When murder strikes in the tunnel of love, Erica Bloom has to rock the boat to catch a killer. For a small town like Otter Lake, New Hampshire, the annual fall festival is a big deal. A Ferris wheel, corn maze, caramel apples, and pumpkin pies. Even a tunnel of love. Back in her hometown, Erica Bloom is trying to enjoy herself, which includes getting better acquainted with Sheriff Grady Forrester. But when a swan boat sails out of the heart-shaped exit of the tunnel with a dead man slumped over the wing, her own romance will have to take a back seat. Speaking of love affairs, the other passenger in the boat, and only witness to the elderly Mr. Matterson's swan song, is not his wife. It's Erica's beloved and feisty aunt, Tweety, who quickly becomes the prime suspect. Vowing to clear Tweety, Erica teams up with her sassy BFF and self-appointed security expert Freddie Nigg to solve the murder, despite the objections of Grady, who's convinced the amateurs are going overboard in their investigation. And he just may be right. But as Erica and Freddie start to dredge up long-kept small-town secrets, will they be heading straight into troubled waters? And well, this cover just screamed fall to me, like my hair. And pumpkins and caramel apples and all things fall, and I just thought this would be such a fun read to read in the fall. Next up, we have Alice's Adventures in Wonderland and Through the Looking Glass. But it is this beautiful, like, manga-inspired edition. And, yeah, all the artwork is very, like, anime, manga, whatever. But it's so cool. Here's what the back looks like. It says an all-new edition of a perennial classic. And I just loved the art. Like, I mean, I love Alice in Wonderland, but I couldn't help but get this edition because it was just so pretty. And following along the same lines, I also got Peter Pan by J.M. Barrie, and it's done in the same kind of style. Similar kind of illustrations throughout. And I think this is just gonna be so much fun. Another one like that is Pollyanna. How cute are these? I wanted them all. I just think these are so stinking adorable. Sticking with classics a moment longer, I also got Anne of Green Gables by L.M. Montgomery. And I just thought, you know, I've never read this, I don't think. And a lot of people say this is one of their favorite classics. Plus, this, I believe, is on the Great American Read list. So, I do want to make my way through that list so I can read this one. Okay, next up is The Last Girlfriend on Earth and Other Love Stories by Simon Rich. And this is a collection of 30 short love stories. Things like the pathetic life of inside a teenage boy's wallet, or a love-struck Sherlock Holmes not seeing the clues that his girlfriend's cheating on him, things like that. And it just sounded really cute, and it's a little short book here. It's only got 209 pages, and yeah, it just seemed like it would be a fun read. Okay, next up is Untamed by A.G. Howard. And this is a novella of the Splintered series. I think it has 3 different stories in it. It has The Boy in the Web, The Moth in the Mirror, and 6 Impossible Things. Anyway, this kind of counts as 3.5 in the series. So I got the first one off my shelf so I could tell you about it. Well, to start off, it's an Alice in Wonderland retelling, and that's my thing. This says, Alyssa Gardner hears the thoughts of plants and insects. She hides her delusions for now, but she knows her fate. She will end up like her mother in an institution. Madness has run in her family ever since her great-great-great-grandmother, Alice Little, told Lewis Carroll her strange dreams, inspiring his classic Alice's Adventures in Wonderland. But perhaps she's not mad, and perhaps Carroll's stories aren't as whimsical as they first seem. Love it. So yes, I'm working on collecting all of them. Okay, next up we have another one of those emoji text ones. This is Greek Gods # Squad Goals. So cute. Zeus on the loose. Being king is the best. OMG, if you post one more selfie. On the back it says, OMG Greek myths. Mount Olympus just got Wi-Fi. A king of the gods is always in search of a new bae. A squad of goddesses who can't resist stirring the pot. And the selfie-obsessed heroes out for all the likes. Love it. Okay, the last book in this box is If You Dare by A.R. Torr. And this is the 3rd book in the Deanna Madden series. And I currently have the 2nd book, Do Not Disturb, on my shelves. But I haven't gotten the 1st book yet, which is The Girl in 6E. And I do know that it's about a girl named Deanna Madden who all she wants to do is kill people. But to keep herself from doing that, she's shut herself away in her apartment, and she is a recluse now. She won't leave because she's afraid if she leaves, she's going to kill somebody. Also, she has like a sex website or something like that where she has quite a big fan base and a lot of money from all of her shows, I guess, she puts on. And I've heard really, really good things about this series, so I'm working on collecting these as well. Okay, so that's all that's in this box. Let me go over how much I paid for each of these. If You Dare was $4.79. Greek Gods # Squad Goals was $3.19. Untamed was $3.19. The Last Girlfriend on Earth and Other Love Stories was $3.79. Anne of Green Gables is $2.69. Pollyanna was $4.79. Peter Pan was $6.39. Alice's Adventures in Wonderland and Through the Looking Glass was $6.39. Pumpkin Picking with Murder was $2.69. And Scrooge # Worst Gift Ever was $3.19. So the subtotal for these 10 books was $41.10. And I had one of those little coupons that sometimes come in the boxes. So I got $5 off there, which brought it down to $36.10. And then I used $20 in rewards. So I got all 10 of these books for $16.10. Oh yeah. Now on to the last box. We got some paper, paper, and a receipt. Okay, so the first thing I see in here is 1 question a day, a 5-year journal, a personal time capsule to questions and answers. And each day it has, you know, the date at the top, and it has a question, like for January 1st, what goal would you like to accomplish this year? And then you write down the year, and then you just answer that question. And then the next year, you go and you answer the same question. And you can see how your answers change. So let's just look through a couple. March 4th, who was the last person you talked to on the phone? May 3rd, what are you saving your money for? Let's look at my birthday. My birthday's May 7th. Have you ever witnessed something miraculous? June 11th, fate or free will? September 18th, what do you look forward to about tomorrow? December 17th, the true measure of a man or woman is blank. And I just thought that was really, really cool. And it has these pretty sprayed yellow edges, and it's just a pretty light blue color. And it has one of those little ribbon bookmarks in it. And I just thought this was such a great idea. So much so that I got one for me, and one for Becca, and one for Marty. And instead of getting Xander one of these, I actually got him 1 question a day for kids. And this one is actually hardback, whereas the other one's like a leather bound kind of thing. Soft cover, I guess you would call it. This one's a hardback, and it's a 3-year journal. It says create your own personal time capsule. And it goes along the same kind of things, like January 1st, what is your New Year's wish? January 29th, what is your favorite season? And they're cute. They have like little cats and dinosaurs on them. Let's look at his birthday. March 25th, what is the last thing you read? April 21st, 3 things that make me happy are blank. June 20th, I wish I had the courage to blank. August 25th, which friend do you think you'll have forever? December 1st, who is the bravest person you know? And I thought that was so cool. Anyway, I was thinking I might put these as gifts to them for Christmas, because I know they're not going to watch this. Also for Xander, I got him Attack on Titan Lost Girls, which is the first book. And I don't know if I could read this myself, but because it's a manga, and it's one of those you know, read from the opposite direction. Whereas normally you would have the book like this and open it. This one you have like this and open it the other way and read it that way. I don't know if I could handle that. But I do know that Xander has mentioned Attack on Titans before. And so I saw this on Book Outlet. It was volume 1. I thought I'd get it for him. Going along those same lines, I also found this Spoof on Titan, volume 1. And it looked really cute. And I thought he would enjoy this one as well. It's also a manga. And I think it's just meant to be silly. This one says Miniature Mayhem. With all the danger and hard work that comes with being a soldier in the Survey Corps, it's only natural that Aaron Yeager and his comrades would want some relaxation. But with all the hijinks his comrades stir up, even time off can stress a soldier out. Flunking tests, pulling all-nighters, and summoning magic genies, join the fun as smaller, cuter versions of Aaron, Levi, Mikasa, and the rest of the Survey Corps get together for all sorts of misadventures in this 4-panel comic strip spin-off of the hit manga Attack on Titan. I thought he would enjoy that too. And then as far as actual like reading books for myself, there's one in here, and that is After Party by Daryl Gregory. And this says, In the years following the smart drug revolution, any high school student with a chemjet and an internet connection can download recipes and print drugs, or even invent them. The numinous is the most insidious of these designer narcotics to emerge on the scene, capable of reprogramming a user's very beliefs, and employed as a sacrament by a new church that preys on the underclasses. When a 17-year-old street girl finds God through numinous and is institutionalized for her addiction, her withdrawal leads to suicide. Lyda Rose, another troubled patient in the same psychiatric facility, has a dark secret. She was one of the original scientists who developed and suppressed numinous. With the help of an ex-government agent and an imaginary doctor, Lyda sets out to find the other creators of the drug in a desperate effort to save lives and set things right. Depicting a dangerous psychotropic-driven chase across North America, After Party raises and revamps questions about the nature of faith and rationality, delusion and reality, and the convictions and loyalties that underpin them all. And some of the blurbs on here say things like a techno thriller that asks big philosophical questions and catches the answers on the hoof. It's smart, stone neurofiction for the post-everything world. Another says smart, funny, fast, more than a little terrifying. This could happen or already has. Really an exhilarating read. And it sounded interesting. It's pretty dense though, like, yeah, like, that's a lot. These are really tall, like this is a pretty tall book. It's only 300 pages, but they're pretty dense pages. Alright, so this book was 99 cents. Spoof on Titan was $4.29. Attack on Titan Lost Girls was $4.79. The One Question a Day for Kids was $7.49. And the regular One Question a Day 5-year journal was $5.89 for each one. So the subtotal for all 7 books was $35.23, and I used a $20 reward on these as well. So I got all 7 books for $15.23. Plus, I've got some Christmas gifts. Alright, well that's all that was in this haul. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give me a big thumbs up. If you'd like to see more videos like this, click that subscribe button down below. And until next time, remember to always be completely you.